All right, this project case study to build up our certified install with our leaders to lead the certification, Brian and Brendan running this job. So proud of these guys to build our proven processes for them. Takes leaders like that to step up. But I don't know where he is, but I want to find Josh, who's the master coordinator on this. Oh, there he is. Mr. Josh and his partners. All working together here. Josh, what's the name of this project? And tell me, as I head out here of all these videos, what we're doing here from your point of view as the integrator for Mountain View Window and Door.
Well, this is 712 Gulf Moore, Grand Junction, Colorado. PNCI is the builder here.
And so just if you can, I'm hitting you on the spot here, but this is kind of internal. We're going to use clips of this internally for you and I. As the comment I always say, vision without traction is a hallucination. As let's say you and I probably started our first project here in Grand Junction probably, 11, 12 years ago, when you were working to build up this market with Keith. What do you mean when I say vision without traction is a hallucination? Because that's truly, I'm so proud of you what you're doing here in Grand Junction.
Yeah, we're just trying to grow our install company, both Denver and Grand Junction, and this project was the perfect opportunity for us to learn all the details of what you need to know. And
it has all the right things wrong with it, right? Like to say, when you and I say a certification of, okay, you just bid to, what is this thing behind you that will have specialty videos of how all this works, and walk us through how we sold it now in the GUI middle. And then we're going to have all these breakdown video clips that I took throughout this week of you operating this to where the vision is this thing just drives all around the job site and set these panels for us, right?
Yeah, that was the vision. But job sites sometimes are a little bit too small.
Like you can't drive it through that?
Nope. So this is a telehandler. It works great for the suction cut machine, which we haven't used so far as much as we would like to, but I think it's more ideal for a lot of these windows that we're going to be setting, mold units.
Right, so this is the machine, and then there's all these implements, right? So like the forks, we ended up, you see all of our trailer, right? So walk us through the machine and the different implements. Like I see a jib sitting over there.
Yeah.
Walk us through that.
Cool thing, we got a jib with it, which you need a jib with a hook on the other end of it to hook up to our suction cup machines. With that hook, we can hook up to our suction cup machine, set it up.
If you can get that point to the spot,
yeah,
right?
if you can get that point to the spot. Telehandlers are great, minus that they don't oscillate their front end, which makes it very difficult when you have to go into a corner sideways.
And there's a lot of tight corners here, I see.
Yeah.
In reality, right? And so we'll overlay what the blueprints or plans from Bluebeam of when Devin's just saying, hey, just price this and go, right? Easier said than done.
Yeah.
And then also you blending the job site back to the office with our partners of the different owners and job foremen. Can you talk through that in general, and then walk us through this project before we leave here? Just give everybody a taste of this in action, because we're going to do a whole certification of the training to the GUI middle, and then we'll come back here at the end.
So it's a large weather shield project, all view windows, many job walks with the supers to make sure our ROs are right and stuff like that. We have close to corner meet stuff, but not total corner meets.
Windows coming together with structure.
We got a huge pivot door coming into the front.
It's a big opening right now, baby.
A triple vertical maul here. But you can see those are vertical mauls. You'll have 3 windows going up and down here. Steel reinforcements here. Weather shield steel reinforcements.
And what we mean there is they provide one huge opening, then we're going to come in and reinforce this, right?
And then a mold unit here. This is the main living space. We've got a big 28-foot sliding patio door there with a mold unit in the middle and a single XO on the side.
That's the one item installed.
Yep.
And it's always viewed from the outside, XO mean operating fixed, and that's the whole certification. You've got to understand how all of these components come together.
Yep. sure.
Walk us through the videos we did today that for the certification, we're going to focus on how to install a sliding patio door and how to install a window with a ladder lift. So kind of walk us through this house of those openings so we can use this general video so people can get a glimpse of what the overall scope within, as we say, the riches and the niches.
Okay. Let's go over here. Got a sliding patio door. The weather shield, which you have to know each store, right? So multi-glide, you don't build it as one and then set it, right? This kind of door, you build the whole frame and then you set the frame and then you put in the panels. Whether, the Anderson multi-glide is a little different than this, as you set the base, the sides, and then you put your top track
So
on.
our certification is kind of that we're documenting 20% to 80% of the results, and we work with all the different manufacturers of whatever that is. You got to become an expert of what jobs you're leading.
Yep, and use the manuals to help you guide yourself to the right
So
spot.
Brendan, you and Brendan on this one really understood the Weather Shield Vue, and it's spelled V-U-E, and they're all aluminum. So the types of products really have strengths and weaknesses that we'll break down in the videos, like how to get the stationary panel in the screws. And this, these are like 9 foot. These are big panels. You just easily set these in the hole, right? No big deal.
Yeah, right.
So there's all you got to go see videos of like safely, which is hard because there's no easy way to put a 500-pound panel in a door and have this whole door be one system as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then we can go look at these windows that are almost 9 feet off the ground here. We used a ladder hoist to put these up from the outside. You'll see the videos of it. Finding the right ladder hoist, right positioning point so that we can do it safely without having issues with people and equipment. So
Awesome. Well, we're all super proud of you and the team here in Grand Junction, because at the end of the day, if we're going to sell these type of products, we really have to be end-to-end being trusted advisors, right?
that's for sure.
So talk through a little bit about your team and give kudos to our superstars here and talk through what they said they need and what you said we need to build a better Mountain View process as we walk out of this to crush it for the next week.
Well, we got Brendan and Brian here. Brendan leading the charge. Brian as his secondary muscle man. They're both great. They both have great attitudes about doing this kind of stuff, and we just want to keep doing projects like this and growing as we are learning how to do it right.
Couldn't agree more. And they're so fun, right? They have a great attitude, but they're also the right way challenging it to make sure that we're asking the right questions and working out to do it right the first time. So
No one knows all the answers, so when you have more than one person thinking of it, it's
yeah,
good.
well said. You're truly only as good as your team with this superstar right here. We're proud of you, buddy.
As I light a cigarette.